Ho ho boardies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and this is Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, episode 12. What happened last time? Well, we're in the middle of the first class trial. We're trying to find out who killed Rantaro. I think that's what his name was. I mean, Danganronpa has a pretty convoluted methodology for the class trials, so hopefully this one lives up to its rep, to the hype. Let's go. So, Samugi has just said, is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery?
I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind.
Heidi's so positive. Oh yeah, and we found out that there wasn't any footage of the mastermind on our cameras, didn't we?
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes.
That's a good point. Oh, someone's at my door. I just had a bunch of dog food delivered. Alright, we're back. Okay. So Coyote has just said, yes, and I know that's a horrible thought, that someone here is the mastermind. I think that's what it was, right?
But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us.
I forgot I could do this.
I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
I'm gonna have to really hold back to not just fuck around with this. My ADHD brain. Let's focus.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes, the cold, hard truth.
Now, what have you got for me, Kokichi?
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
Ooh.
What? Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date! How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah! I guess now he's won with the win.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
Who are we talking about?
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little puppy.
He soared through the enemy fleet like a badass.
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation. Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures.
So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
Okay.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
You made
Oh, yeah, of
the
course she
cameras
knew the
used for
cameras.
Trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time.
Well, she didn't know where they were going to be placed.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
I'm not falling for it, Danganronpa.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
I trust you, Miu.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive. Like these big boobs of mine.
Oh, God.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, me?
Come on, let me off the hook already. Do you want money?
I mean, it's only like, it's her one, like, redeeming feature, really, is that she's a bit of a wimp under it all.
Your pathetic excuse
those of a common male criminal.
Burn. Everyone's starting to suspect Mio, but... is that really okay? From here on out, blue-coloured weak spots will appear. Truth cylinder, truth bullet selection. Oh, it's the same. Focus is that one. Okay. Confirm truth bullet. Fast forward argument. Shoot truth bullet. A doesn't do anything. Okay. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue points, then these blue-coloured weak spots will be called agree points. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with the statement, they will complement each other, resulting in a consent. J'agree is what we shout. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to agree or argue based on what's being debated. You can also V-consent, so if you're confident, give that a shot. What does that mean? Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System. Alright, let's have a look at what people are saying. Moving.
Why don't you just
Bookcase.
admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
That's how you slow down, okay.
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
Is there someone that says something about that? Not that one, right? Classroom vent. During the body discovery announcement, Kyo, Mio, Kurumi, and Tsumugi were in the dining hall. Mio was in the middle of building a remote-controlled gadget. So she wasn't there? Kurokio's account? Oh shit.
The person who made the
Okay.
cameras would have
Okay,
known
that's the one I
blind
need.
spots, too.
No, poor Mio. I like this fast forward effect. Wasn't quite like that before. Don't think so anyway. Alright. Mio's so shaken up that she's starting to dig herself deeper with her own lies. I need to take her side. Rushing to judgment will only make things worse.
Why don't you just admit it already?
Okay. So we know where we're going.
Culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Kurokio's account.
No way! That's not possible!
Nothing about the trap in the library?
Where is it?
I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library,
Here.
okay?
J'agree!
I agree with that.
Great.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Q?
Of course she didn't. Mia was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's too sad to make sense.
3.
Is all that remains
That's
of
Bob's
the
for
once
ya.
powerful Nogai.
So there you have it. Mew's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
Gilgamesh level condescension.
Mio!
But which Grail war are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier.
No, she's not happy.
How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
Oh my god.
That was really uncalled for.
She's really overstepping the mark.
I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean! Okay, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Tsumugi. Tsumugi.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
Ew! Why?
Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Gross.
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate
Where's deuce
cosplayer.
come from? It's like a translation of number 2, isn't it? Is that where it comes from? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
No, she couldn't because the what was it called? The something pox, right?
Disguised?
The cospox? Is that what it was called?
I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
The reason why Tsumugi couldn't have been in disguise is because of the cospox. I'm trying to answer. Oh, why?
I get it.
Why is why the thing to confirm?
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable.
Yeah, it's a disgrace.
It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise.
For that
Sorry about
weird,
that,
made-up
Tsumugi.
thing that you've
I
said.
just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too! Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
My name is Celestial Lundenberg. Hiya, welcome. How's it going? Honestly, my V3 character ranking is 16 Koichi, then Miyu, Angie, Huichi. Damn it, now she's got me doing it. Tsumugi, Himiko, Kyo, Rantaro, Kaito, Tenko, Gonta, Kaede, Kirumi, Ryoma, Kibo, and Maki. You know, I can barely put any of the faces to those names. I'm sure I'll get better at that, though. Where does Kyoto stand there? Because I think he's my favourite. Kyoto, I'm looking. Number 8, that's not so bad. Midland.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Oh, Maki's the red shirt one. Okay. That's a good way to remember
when
them.
Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw
You know, pink shirt, witch's hat,
Kaito,
robot.
Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
But of course.
Why are you laughing? That includes you too.
Excluding Rantaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is the mastermind of this killing game. The person who's making us endure all these terrible things.
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Being so stupid. The culprit could easily be.
Ludenberg says, I get Kyoto's an idiot, but why would he think a delusional painter and a parlor trick specialist would help against Monokuma? Good point.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the
Sounds like
culprit.
something a mastermind would say.
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman.
Oh, I love Gonta.
People.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work.
Thanks for that. Ludenberg confirming it's Angie and Himiko that they're talking about.
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake? We need to calm
I like
down.
Mio.
If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
Shuichi's the kind of person that remains ultra calm, only to kind of escalate everyone else's emotions. That's right, I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other. Oh, here we go.
I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me.
Celestial Lundenberg. There are only 3 without alibis. Kibo, Ryoma, and Kokichi. Okay.
Don't thrust the blame onto me, you degenerate males, and you're thrusting. Ugh.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Yay! I have an alibi! I'm
the
not the
culprit?
culprit, too.
Okay. All 3 people are talking at once. Oh no. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Oh, that's right. It's time. You will now be... it's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. Celestial Underberg says, seriously, fuck this minigame. Yeah, like, maybe it's better now, but it really sucked in the last game, didn't it? During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. That's different to normal, right? But remain calm. It's just like a non-stop debate. Is this new? You're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Ah, it's a new inclusion. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I'm not looking forward to it. So is it the same? Okay. Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Sort through everyone's opinions. Find the lie or contradiction and refute it. Oh, God. Okay. You can also use the V counter, so if you're confident, give that a shot. I don't know what that is. Sorry to take up your time. Thanks for being a sport about it. Okay. This seems like it's going to be stressful. Okay.
I have an alibi.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What about the guy who wanted us all in the basement?
What?
You were having a strategy.
How do I focus on one?
Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Okay. That's a thing I can...
None of us there could have killed him.
Oh god, Prefecture.
Wait, hang on. Let's have a look at people. So, what did that guy say? Rontaro is the one in the middle. Left in the middle of it, right? Lundenberg says it gets harder later because they include people shouting so loud it locks certain weak spots unless you use the silencer. Oh, God. Okay. We used that before. Right, what was Maki's account? Library event. Sliding door. Before the murder, 7 people went to the game room in the basement. Rantaro, Maki, Kaito, Tenko, Angie. Gonta had immediately locked himself in the AV room in the back. Oh, I see. Ludenberg, thank you. So she said Gonto also left. Gonto had immediately locked himself in the AV room in the back. Gonto left to go to the bathroom. Right, okay, cool. So this contradicts that. So I've got to go back to that point. All the different voices are confusing me. But Kaito's statement was suspicious, right? I'll be fine as long as I stay calm and listen for everyone's unique voice. Okay, so I need Maki's account. Oh my god.
What? Are you talking about me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle.
Here we go. Oh, it's that one. Phew. Oh, that's the V counter. Okay, perform a V refute, V agree, and V lie. J'accuse! Great.
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro? That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, that's going to get harder and it's going to suck. Gutenberg says, I don't like how if you take too long, the game tells you what to do even if you already know. Yeah, that is a little disappointing. I feel like there should be a reveal clue kind of system, you know?
Is that right, Gonta?
But I guess it's to combat those people that just get stuck on something for ages and get like kind of bored of the game. I don't know.
Yes, Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Is that what you were doing? And then you had like a big stinger, like a big bee?
Terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did you lock the door?
Lunenberg says, but what if you take too long on purpose to hear the debate? Yeah, that's true. And then you just get like a huge hint.
Everyone suspect Gonta. Why?
Because you don't have an alibi.
Ludenberg says, clearly these characters never saw the movie A Bug's Life.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
Gonta's my favourite as well. They're all my favourite. I guess some haven't stuck out yet, though.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not
simple
the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try, for everyone's sake.
Fight, Gonta!
Ludenberg, remember that's the Pixar movie about the ants launching an uprising against the unfair leadership of the evil grasshopper villain. The debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Yeah, it's a good analogy for Danganronpa. Non-stop debate. Okay, it's this again. All of those are going to be helpful somehow. Okay.
Because to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door,
Sliding door.
you can quickly go in and out of the library.
Then he got past the camera somehow and killed Rantaro. Well, that's settled. Let's go home.
Wasn't there something about the sliding door? Ludenberg says you have a bot in chat. Yeah, I saw that, don't worry. But if I go over to my OBS and ban them now, it minimizes my Danganronpa, so I'll do it at the end of the stream, but thank you. Okay, let's have a look. Sliding door in the AV room that leads to the hallway. The door was poorly made and only opens wide enough to slip an arm through. Okay, so that's what I should use on the sliding door because it doesn't open enough. Yes.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit!
Okay, I'm going to try and ignore this.
Gonta not culprit!
Pretty sure I've got it.
Because to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are.
Sliding door.
To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
I don't like this text that's vertical.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door.
There it is. That's why. Boom!
No, that's wrong.
Jacques Hughes! Great.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out.
You got a lot of ass.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that will be able to go through is your arm.
Gutenberg says, you know who I hated in 2? Hiyoko. Which one was Hiyoko? Was Hiyoko... Hiyoko wasn't the nurse, right? The only part of your body that would be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced.
Oh yeah, Hiyoko was kind of annoying. She's got a similar vibe as well, hasn't she, to Miu?
In other
Hiyoko
words,
carries it better though, I guess.
The sliding door is 0.
I see. So I made a mistake. How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
He'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See?
Gutenberg says Ibuki got done dirty. She was the rocker girl. Yeah, I was sad to see her go so early.
No, we cannot...
I like the song that she performed. That was funny.
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but... because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility.
Okay.
Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit? There is
Not my Gonta.
that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
Throwing something.
From the AV room? How?
Oh, I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also... he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him? Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius.
Gutenberg says Yatakane, whose personality was paper thin, survived. Yeah, that's true.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library.
Oops. Right,
The
okay.
sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room sliding door doesn't open.
But it opens a crack.
Can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
If you're not into the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Huh. was in the AV room? The screen?
I get it.
Is it that it? Do you agree?
Is it the projector screen?
Lundenberg says, what was the point of having her live to the end besides Nekomara dying? I mean, I guess I get what you mean. I feel like the longer the game went on, I guess you wanted the more significant characters to die so they had more of an impact, I suppose. But if I was writing the game, I'd have killed Akane off much earlier.
That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach
The library door with it. Oh, knock it open.
If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door.
Convoluted. Why wouldn't anyone see that if they were walking past the hallway? Quite a risk.
The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Don't agree.
How honest.
Yeah, I killed him.
Library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Ludenberg, just like with Heroine 1, Trigger Happy, the only joke they had with Akane was her being stupid. That's true. But I guess someone's got to be the comedy relief. But it was like the only... It was very one note. If Gonta killed Rontaro in the library, while he was still in the AV room, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
Wait, I say.
What's his motivation?
Do something so crazy like throw a... Wait, that's actually not crazy at all. Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal.
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rentaro's body was across from the AV room.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks, Ludenberg. Motive was kill or everyone dies.
As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy. Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover.
Yeah, he's a beast.
It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes.
Probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
I mean, I feel like it can't be him because at this point he'd have said yes, and I did.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
Oh, is that actually the reason Lundenberg says because the open book case would block it? I guess that makes sense.
Gonta never hurt anyone, not even insect.
I believe you, Gonta.
Gonta telling truth. Gentlemen never tell lies.
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to.
Let's call it.
But without evidence, we cannot.
If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. Gutenberg says, I love how chill Ryomi is. Ryoma. Yeah, he's great. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. Boom, 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 boom. I think you've given me the answer here.
Gonta's the culprit.
Yes.
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
Typical degenerate male excuse.
Rentaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another.
Well, that's interesting. What's going on here?
There are no obstacles.
Oh! J'accuse!
No, that's wrong.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room. Because there was an obstacle between Rentaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
You know, Ludenberg, I was just thinking that to get the shot put ball to the library, remember either of us, or Shuichi could have used the vent in the classroom. Yeah, totally. Okay. I mean, I hope it's Shuichi. I hope it's not me. That would suck. Okay, oh shit, what should I do? Where is it? Moving bookcase. Shuichi merely asserted that just now. I would like you to prove it. Everyone's staring at me. They all think less of me now. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I got the wrong one. Right, okay. Oh, this one. Okay, cool.
I get it.
Thank you, Ludenberg. I see that you said that.
Here, look.
Not the fact that it's a moving case.
These two pictures
Yeah.
were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
If that's true,
Shuts
then
the
there's
bookcase,
no
more like.
possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
That's not the advice that we're going for there, Kaito.
I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, Gonta understand. Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Ugh, I hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
Daddy is too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not
Shamelessly
taking
evil.
notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon. It's good that
Mono Kid.
Ghost is in the clear.
We need an intervention.
Confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
Heidi was the one that did it because she adjusted the books, right?
We know
Did
the
she
murder
actually
weapon
plan
is
to
the
do
shot
it?
put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
think it was from a warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need
That would be
more
crazy if that was
information.
the case.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
Oh no, Shuichi figured it out.
How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes! But are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct.
Okay. You gonna share?
I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
What?
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
A way for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible?
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
Oh, okay, here we go again.
The
Okay.
culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
No! Oh, shit. Because... the card dust.
No, that's wrong.
J'accuse! Great.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Huh. The dust is still there. It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card.
I like how different his voice is to the one I've given him.
If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Oh! Hello, Ryoma.
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
Such a deep voice. It seems you've been contradicted. When this sort of thing happens, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. What's a rebuttal showdown? But now let's explain the controls. In this mode, you counter the other person's claim and argue against it. Oh, we've done this before, right? Move your truth bullet with LS and align it with your opponent's claims. Perform a regular cut in the direction the blade is pointing by pressing A. Cut with a truth blade by pressing Y. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Use regular cuts on your opponent's words, and but when a weak spot appears, slash it with a truth blade strike. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you'll not be able to cut an opponent's remark. 2 at once get you 2 seconds. 3 is 3. The more you cut down, the better. Watch the position of your opponent's claim closely and slice as many as you can. By doing that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. When the mood of the argument is in your favour, the debate will progress. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage and your disadvantage, and then you'll have to deal with loss of progress. If you and your opponent's arguments are even, a blade lock will occur. When that happens, you have to mash A as fast as you can to push them off. Isn't slicing and dicing opinions with a truth sword the bee's knees? It sure is. What? Not really? Well, you shouldn't knock it before you try it. You can also V-agree, so if blah 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 blah. Thanks for your time. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Okay.
If we rule out the hidden door.
Oh, I see.
The library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro and took off.
Advance.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding.
Oops.
Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and be none the wiser.
Oh, hang on. It's not just the holes in Ryoma's argument. I have evidence I can present that will break down Ryoma's argument.
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and be...
Right, okay, hang on. What have we got? The door photos? What else we got in the door photos? Well, I guess if they did that, then they'd be picked up by the camera, right? Yeah, we'd see him on the camera.
Be none the wiser.
Oh. That's right.
Cut your words.
J'accuse! Wait.
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in.
Kaito rolling up a sleeve. Let me at
This
him.
one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
That's right.
Yes.
Is he realizing that he killed him? Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible. Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there. But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
And then they teleported.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right. We have evidence that proves that would have been impossible. The books, right?
I get it.
I got it.
Cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to
So
achieve
because,
on a
so was it Shuichi that actually put the thing in the vent? And because of how I placed the books, technically I'm the murderer. No way, they wouldn't do that, would they?
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Oh.
Huh? Intervals? What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos.
So she'd have to know about it. So it's only Miyu, Shuichi, or Kaede?
It's just not fair.
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
New evidence being brought to the court. Should be dismissed.
But I told you
It should have come through during discovery. Oh, Shuichi was told.
Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
Whoa.
How could you forget to tell me?
But we were up here when the sensor went off, so... Oh, but he used... Oh.
I didn't think it would affect the plan.
Oh.
I didn't realize it would matter.
So he knew when he was there.
I forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry. I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? Is that what's going to happen? Jesus. Okay. Well, that does it for another episode of Danganronpa V3 on Borderline Games. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching. I guess I'll see you next time. But we'll see if Shuichi is actually the culprit and the mastermind this whole time. Crazy. Alright, bye-bye for now. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.